G'day movers and shakers. Very quick video while I'm out of the car. This is a good example. I just want to show a good example of dynamic lighting or immersive lighting, how it's hit on my control surfaces or cockpit surfaces, every shadow, everything like that. It's a really good way to do it, as you can see there. When the tree or when the car turns, see, you'll see all the shadows and everything throughout the whole control surface. It's just one projector, single projector. You just line it up correct, and that's why it's good to project your simulator screen, I suppose you could say. We're in shadow at the moment, I think, so here we come into the light now. So you'll see that that shadowing in the game, and the lighting effects. The dynamic lighting actually light up the surface and my arms and everything like that. And this is a really bad example, actually, movers and shakers. So hopefully we come out into the light here and we can start to see some angles. There you can see the boss kit, or the boss section of the steering wheel and the nut. But hopefully we can get out in some brighter parts of the Hockenheim or the Nürburgring. We can start to see the shadows play against it. The reason I started this quick video is because it looked so good at the time. It must be a better part of the track with the sun angle, the shadows. But you could see I literally wash over the whole thing, and I was turning backwards and forwards. You know, I was a part of the circuit where I was. This is just a replay of iRacing. You could see where in the MX-5 I was, sort of. You might see it here, maybe. Like I said, it's not the greatest example right now, which is usually the way, isn't it? You try and explain something to someone and give them an example. This happens, but what was going to be a short video might be a little bit longer now, just till we sort of see a really good example of it. So yeah, that's all you do. You just line things up correctly from your projection angle, and all the cockpit lighting. Here it goes. Should well, it does wash over the car or the cockpit surface, beautifully. Rather than having alternative method, where it's not accurate. This is the game graphics on the control surface, or it's almost like it's projection mapped in a sense, But like I said, it's only using the one projector. Nothing special. I've just lined it up correctly. When you're in the game, the little thing, it is a big thing, as a matter of fact, but this immersive lighting, or this dynamic lighting, it plays with your head a bit. It makes it feel very real. You forget that there's no sun above you, or that's digital light. You start to certain stages or certain parts really feel immersed, but this is a terrible example. Must be the backside of the circuit, and when I decided to get my phone out and have a look at this, was probably the other side of the circuit where the sun was behind me, I'd say. Where's me showing at the moment? So it must be in front of me at the moment at about my 1 o'clock now. 12 o'clock now, so when it's at my 6 or sort of 9 o'clock, shadow, it just looks fantastic. And of course, racing, the sky is dynamic as well, so you'll get dimmer skies, greyer skies. That doesn't help, doesn't help my example right now. But there's my chair, obviously, for those movers and shakers that don't know. I'll sit here and be touching my wheel, and the light will wash over me, and it just looks fantastic. So yeah, look, I just thought I'd make what was going to be a short video while I'm out of the car. It sort of might be a bit easier to see what I'm talking about when I say immersive lighting. People do it using light sensitive cameras, and then onto RGB LED or something like that to cast the shadow or the light of the game. but you know, same projection that's giving me the image on the screen is doing the most magical job of simulating that. So yeah, I believe that even triple projection is just the way to go compared to say 3 screens. You get screen reflection. You get obviously there's no bezels on a projection. I can get the next projection and just merge that with that projection. There is no bezel. Especially if you got something like an NVIDIA, I think they're called, one of the good GeForce, graphics cards or something like that, like 2080 or something like that, can handle it. You put your 3 projectors. I mean, this is one projector, and you can see what it's doing. 3 projectors. Insane. You have the full bloody peripheral view, but it's just there's dynamics. I don't know. I suppose there's what would you call it? There would be. Let's see, I'm turning the car now. Yeah, so you might see lighting there. Look, doing some burnouts. Yeah, so look, I mean, there's pros and cons to everything. Look, the lighting there, see. But the pro to the projector will far outweigh digital screens or screens because of screen reflection, reflection, bezel, things like that. You can. In the perfect world, obviously I pay bugger all for mine. I made it all myself out of hard rubbish and scrap. So, you'd have 3 projectors. So more if you want, but 3 projectors. So you got the full peripheral image. But for movers and shakers out there, just like me, don't want to spend money. Just use what you can find or got. Then you got your screens, but if you can find a cheap projector, all you do is you twin the screen, or what would you call it? You split the screen, or project that image onto your cockpit surfaces. You're still using your screens around you, and just project it on you. If you want to get some really good dynamic lighting, that's probably a good idea. But projection's the way to go. If you really want to get technical and you had money to burn, I'd probably do rear projection for the main image. Rear projection, so that I don't have any shadow cast from the wheel, which in my case is the only con that I've got at the moment. So I'd rear project it so that there is no shadow cast from my rig. Then I'd probably project straight down from the roof the cockpit surface that we have here. With 3 screens around, and I'd also have one either off a mirror or just simply another one behind me. So I'm actually projecting my rear view mirror image, and I would actually put a mirror there, a real mirror, to reflect what's going on behind me. In the ideal world, you'd have some 4, maybe 5, 4 projectors, and this is cheap and nasty, and it's still bloody good. You can imagine, high quality 4K type, projection. Just look magnificent. But it's all about getting your scales right and getting the right perspective. Obviously that's huge there, that pillar, because for obvious reasons, but there you go.